Hi, Stefano Molea here, San Diego criminal defense lawyer and partner at the law office of David P. Shapiro, where we help good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. In this video, I want to talk to you about what it means to get charges reduced. First, let's break down the different levels of charges available. There are infractions, misdemeanors, and felonies. Infractions are usually traffic tickets. Ultimately, with an infraction, the worst punishment you usually can get is a fine. While you can't get probation on an infraction, there are some infractions that could lead to points on your driving record, or in some circumstances, the loss of your driving privileges. But you can't go to jail on an infraction. Then there are misdemeanors, which are a level up from infractions and are defined by any crime where you could get up to a year in local jail. And lastly, there are felonies, which in the most basic definition are crimes where you can get more than a year in jail. You can go to prison. So when people talk about getting charges reduced, it generally refers to reducing a felony to a misdemeanor. Not all felonies can be reduced to misdemeanors, and to figure out which ones can be reduced requires that you read the code. The way you can usually tell is if the law reads something like, quote, "Any person who violates this section shall be punished by imprisonment in the county jail not to exceed 1 year, or by imprisonment in state prison." By the way, the type of felonies that can be reduced from a felony to a misdemeanor are called Wobblers. So you're charged with a felony that is a Wobbler and want to know if it can be reduced to a misdemeanor. There are three main ways. The first one is if it's going to be done as part of a plea agreement with the prosecution. The second is that at the preliminary hearing on the felony case, the defense makes what's called an Estebar motion, asking the judge to reduce it from a felony to a misdemeanor. And the third is if the motion to reduce is made at sentencing, and the authority to reduce a felony to a misdemeanor is found in Penal Code Section 17, subsection B. Now, let's say that you already have been convicted of a felony that is a Wobbler. You can make a motion to reduce while you're on probation or even after your probation is terminated. There are a lot of potential benefits, including the possible restoration of your gun rights on certain types of felonies, usually those not involving domestic violence. Hope that overview was helpful. Have questions, give me a call. Stefano Molea, San Diego criminal defense lawyer, 619-295-3555.